Hi guys, this is Joe popping on, and if you like collecting and pop culture stuff, you're in the right place. So please like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Alrighty guys, today I got in one pop that I was very surprised when they announced it, and very happy that I was able to pre-order it. And the one I am talking about is Jiraiya. This one was one that they actually announced and put up for pre-order during all of this craziness, so I was really happy that he just arrived, and he looks amazing. Once again, I'm not unboxing them in the house because the CDC has asked us to, if you can, to open your boxes outside and get rid of the cardboard, because apparently cardboard can hold on to the virus for about 3 days, is what they're saying now. It was 24 hours I heard previously, and now I'm reading that it's now 3 days. So please, if you can, try to stay safe. Try and get rid of that cardboard as quickly as possible. Try not to bring it into your house, apartment, or anywhere you live, so you don't get yourself or anybody else sick. So just try to get it into the garbage pail as quick as possible. That is the reason why I am not technically unboxing it from the box it shipped in. So here we go, but this is Jiraiya. I was so stoked when he came out, when they announced him. It's not on the Funko app right now, so I can't double check, but and it's gone from the Hot Topic website. So I don't remember if this one was labeled as a 6-inch or a pop ride. I think it was a pop ride. So I think this one's technically the first Naruto pop ride, even though it's just technically him standing on the frog. But I am really happy that they now have all 3 sages. I thought that was really cool because when I first saw the lineup for these guys, I was like, oh, that is so cool. But I was sad that they did not have Jiraiya because he was the missing third. And so then I was so happy when they announced him, and they have him in such a cool pose and everything like that. So let's pop this bad boy open and take a look, because I am stoked to see this guy. I'm really happy he came so quickly. A lot of my stuff has been very delayed in coming, so I am very happy to see that this one, because apparently most likely Hot Topic just doesn't have a lot of shipping going on lately because of everything going on. And so this one came out really quick, and I can't believe it. Here we go, comes a nice double part one. Here we go, this guy. Oh man, he is one of the coolest Naruto pops. This is so nice. He looks so great. Of course his head's swiveling a little while I'm turning. I'm sorry about that, guys. But he looks really great. I love the dynamic pose on the frog, technically Toad. I love the necklace on the Toad. Here, it's got that really cool translucency and with the symbol inside. Oh, he just looks great. Oh, just look at that detail. I love that awesome pose he has. Jiraiya was always a fun character for me. I really hope now they make Pain, because I'd like to kind of recreate that battle with Jiraiya. That'd be cool, just kind of in pop form. That'd be really cool, because this is kind of leading up to that. But once again, I just love that they did the frog. I wonder if we will get the giant serpent for Orochimaru and the giant slug for Tsunade, because that'd be really cool. Maybe not even giant ones, just little ones to kind of go along with the characters, because he comes with the Toad, which is just so perfect. And it works so well also because he is Naruto's teacher, and of course Naruto also summons the Toads, which is so nice. So he's going to look really like the Naruto's Sage Toad mode. Forgetting exactly what he calls it. It would look great next to this one because he also has the Hypno Toad eyes. Which is so great. Really cool. So these ones are, as I said, I'm not sure if this one's classified as a 6-inch or a ride. I think it was a ride, as I said before. But I think, so he just is so much larger than the other sages, which is perfect, because he's the same exact size pretty much as them, but on top of the Toad. So, ooh, as I put my hands right in front of his face, my apologies there. But these guys look so nice together. And just the 3 of them, I'm just so stoked to really get characters I really like all together in a complete set. The sages I really like. As I've said, I really hope we get the Akatsuki, because once again I want Pain to do the epic battle with him, and I'm blanking on the girl's name. It was something to do with paper. who was also part of the Akatsuki, technically the only surviving member. She was really cool and also in that battle. So here you go. I grabbed my new one to just kind of show you a size comparison. So they're almost the same size. That's why I'm not sure if he's a 6-inch or if he's a ride, because he kind of fits under both categories. He's kind of the same size, and he's kind of, but he's also on top of another object. When I love that the new rides, because the one for Speed Racer was the same way. They do not detach. They're not like if you have like the Party Wagon or from Ninja Turtles or any of the like older pop rides, they all pop out of it. Like if you have Deadpool with the Chimichanga truck, he just comes out of it and goes in it. I really like that they have it now that the rides are actually one big pop. It's just the whole thing is there, like the figure doesn't come out, it doesn't kind of just weirdly standing inside of a car. So these ones are just really nice, and as I said, I just really love the dynamic poses for Jiraiya. He looks really great. It's so cool to have him in the collection. Naruto just keeps on getting bigger and bigger on the line, which is really nice, and excuse me, I like it that we're not getting, in my opinion, except for I feel like some of the Naruto ones we're getting is not really repeating itself, because the two Sasukes we have are very different parts in the show. Most of the Naruto ones, I would say 3 out of the 5 are completely different, because my favorites ones are the Rasengan, him in the Toad mode, and him in Sage mode, like the Nine-Tailed mode with the plus eyes and stuff. That one is just so cool. Oh, there's actually... There's 5? No, there's 6. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the all-yellow one. That one I also counted as a great way for people who missed out on the first one to be able to get it, but it's an okay figure. I wish they did more coloring of it with black and gold, black and yellow, and the whole thing glowed, kind of like his Hokage form. For Baruto, but that's just me. I just kind of felt like, oh come on, you guys could have done that, it would have been so much cooler, just like a nicer figure. But these ones, they're doing a really nice job, because even like the Kakashi one, I really like the one with his eye covered, and then the eye uncovered with his hand doing his super attack. It's just really nice, but they all feel different. Like I was never like, ooh, I feel like I'm double dipping here, except, as I said, except for the those 3 Narutos. Like one was the very original Naruto figure, so of course I had that one, and like the Rasengan one was just like, I feel a better version. So it's just really nice when like Funko does that. But then when you get like kind of the repeat ones, but like Jiraiya, the Sages just look so good. Orochimaru, like these ones are just perfect. Like they're really what we really want, at least for me. Especially having so many figures, and I really like to complete the line if at that all possible. And it always is annoying when you get like certain lines where you just get like so many of one character. Like as I've said multiple times, like Dragon Ball Z and My Hero Academia. I do all my anime pops in the baseball cases, and I have almost the entire top of one of the baseball cases is just Deku. It's crazy, and same thing pretty much almost with, pretty much. If I put all the Gokus and all the Vegetas, they would take up the top and in the inside of the baseball case. There's just so many of them. I do love them as characters, and hence why I keep buying them, and they're really cool, and I really try to complete the line. But as a collector, and somebody who likes the show, and there are so many characters I would love to own, it's kind of like, guys, I understand these ones sell really well, but I would really appreciate it if we would just kind of step back from making Gokus, Vegetas, Naruto's, stuff like that. I was like, do more characters, like, because I like the One Piece line is one of my favorite lines, and not a single one of those repeats. It's a great one. Like, the only one that you can say technically repeats is you could have gotten Tony Chopper flocked, which I actually did pass on because I'm not a fan of flocked. But he would have been the only one I would have had double if I completed. If I was a completionist in the sense I need to get everything flocked, glow, and common, which I try not to do. I choose the version of it if it's the exact same figure. Most of the time, I try to choose which one I like more. Like if there's a glow, I'll go over the common. If there's a flocked over a common, I usually actually go for the common because once again, out of box collectors, the dust is just ridiculous on flocks, and when you're cleaning them, you wind up taking off the flock from them, and it's disheartening. They do look great. Anybody who does collect them, I completely understand why. It's just my own personal preference. But this is really nice. Like, they are doing such a great job with all these anime lines. As I've said in previous videos, I'm really excited for like the new My Hero ones, the new Dragon Ball Z ones. They're doing some great new ones like the Saint Seiya and what do you call it? I'm sorry, Hunter x Hunter. I'm really looking forward to. I am going to skip. I actually pre-ordered them. I'm going to have to cancel them. But I was going to get Soul Eater. But Soul Eater is one of those shows where I actually was watching it like week to week as it came out and reading it. And I got to a certain point after that major bad guy gets released, and I actually stopped reading it. I completely stopped till about like a year ago, and I actually finished the whole show. But the thing is like, with that line, it's really cool and everything, but two of the figures in it, the two main characters, Soul and oh, what's the girl's name? It starts with an M. She's the girl with the scythe. I am so sorry. Once again, it was not one of my like, oh my god shows. Like, as I said, it's one of the very few shows I actually stopped, waited for it to pretty much finish, heard it ended well, and actually heard it ended and wasn't bad, and so I actually went back and finished it. But two of those, I can't get the figures. I never picked them up. I never actually remember seeing them. I probably did, but I don't remember seeing them. And I don't like collecting a line where I'm going to have to spend $100 on two figures, because that's pretty much what they've gone up to now. I think it's both of them are 50. It's a little tough. And so I'm like, if I can't get those two, I don't really want the rest of the line, because those two were like my favorite characters, and it just makes it very different. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. If like one like this one, they're coming out with the rest of the wave many years later, and they're not like redoing two of the characters. I'm like, for that one, I can see like original collectors of the pieces not being a fan of it, but I'm like, if you do that, I'm like, it's not like a year. It's like, oh yeah, we've been doing this line for a very long time. It's mean like, it was one of their first anime ones they did was Soul Eater, and they, I remember they were even the minifigures, the mystery minis, and they were just not so, I don't know what you would call it. Like, they didn't do so great, I guess, because they never came out with any more. They never had a great, I guess, print line, and now they're coming out with more, but now all the old ones, everybody's like, oh, these ones are now sought after, and the prices just keep on going up and up. And I understand that. That is perfectly like what like collecting is all about. But once again, like, great for those who got them originally, but for me, like, once again, I passed on those originally, and so I think I'm just going to pass on the new ones, because I have so many more I collect, and I'm looking forward to like One Punch Man and stuff like that are also coming out. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm good to take a step back. I think, as I've said, like, I collect a lot in previous videos, like, and especially being home and like going through all my stuff, just because I've had the time to do it right now, it kind of makes you want to rethink which ones you really want, which ones you really don't, and make it look wonderful, because as you can see behind me, like, some of them, like, you can't really see so great, and because I like to kind of mix them up a little bit, like put a couple in front, a couple in back, and swap it up, but it makes it a little different. It's so, as I said, like, I know I've gotten into a little rant here, but I really love that they are doing really cool figures, and really intricate, really in-depth. Like, just look at this guy, like, he just is so, like, oh my goodness, like really cool. Like, I just really love how they did this, and I just kind of want my whole collection to be ones that I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I love this. This is so cool. Awesome characters. And as a collector, when you want to complete the whole set and you have so many of just one character, I feel it hurts your collection. It's not as I said, like, if I put them all next to each other, I would have Deku completely covering the top of like one case, and Vegeta and Goku would like take up complete baseball cases. It's just kind of crazy when you can do that with just one figure, one character. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like that? Do you like having a lot, like, I have to say, I really like having all the different forms of Goku, like Super Saiyan, like normal Goku, like Super Saiyan 3, all of them, Super Saiyan Blue. Like, I like that. I feel they're different figures. It's when I have like Goku in common, Goku holding the just all of his forms like that are very, very similar. Like I have Vegeta like when he's fighting Goku for the very first time. Like we have now like 2 or 3 like that, and it's like those are awesome. They really are, and that's why I picked them up. But then again, when you're looking at your collection and you're like, I have preferred to have like another, like instead of having Vegeta like just in his fighting stance, like fighting Goku for the first time, would I prefer like the little green guys that blow up and kill Yamcha? Would I like one of those? Probably I would have liked one of those, and probably that would have been a little fun to make a little army of them because they were like 6, and it'd be fun, and then have like them next to Yamcha because like the one with him dead was just kind of funny, and it's just kind of fun doing stuff like that, like just a different character. It adds to the collecting, and that's what I love. So let me know what you guys think. This is just fun. As I said, I really like to collect the anime ones, and I just love to see anime, Marvel, and stuff like that. But when they give me too many of one character, I get burnt out, and I don't want to really collect them all. And I'm just kind of like, it's not complete. Like, as I've said many times before, if you watch my stuff, like Captain Marvel, I'm still not done collecting all of her ones because I still have to collect like the original commons, and I'm just kind of like, for her, and I'm like, yeah, but they're so close to the exclusives that I picked up. I'm like, I might not even get them just because of everything, and I'm like, that's sad when they do that to a line. Like they just oversaturated it. And I love it when they do something really cool like they've done with these ones, and make something really interesting that I am stoked to have. So thank you all for tuning in. Please, if you liked what I'm doing, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So thank you so much for tuning in. This is Joe popping on. I'm going to be popping off. Toodles.